everyone, welcome back to yet another video tonight. This is my third video now today, but it is a video that I really wanted to get into because, you know, I covered this the other day and it's something that went on last night and it's something that I just want to address and talk about because it is drama that sort of still pertains to the beauty community because it's about Lushious Massacr and Nick Snider, the viewer's voice. Now, if you don't know, these channels both get into the drama and they talk a lot about people in the beauty community, people who are beauty influencers, Jeffree Star, James Charles, all of this. So it relates to the beauty community and that's the reason why I cover it on my channel right here.
I cannot not say what I have to say. I have to say my piece.
So, Lushious Massacr was on her live last night. I think she used to call it Lushious Fridays. I don't know if she still does. But she was on her live last night on YouTube. And there was a little bit of talk about Nick Snider because Nick Snider had previously accused Lushious of going like this, sniffing and saying crack, relating to his past drug addiction and his sobriety. Now, I've covered this before in a video the other day, so I won't go too deep into that part here, but what I will say is, this next clip that I'm going to show you, Lushious will say, you know, me saying crack is not to do with his sobriety at all, you know, and that sniffing, all of that, is nothing to do with Nick Snider. But Lushious said that Nick Snider has kind of taken this and made it something that it's not. It's something that he's now trying to weaponize and use against Lushious. To be honest with you, I have seen this myself for a long time. I've seen Nick saying, oh, she's coming for my sobriety and all this because she sniffs or says the word crack. Now, if you don't know, in the drag community, when someone says my face cracked or face crack of the century, you know, it's just a saying. It doesn't have anything to do with drugs. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing at all. It's like, oh, you look so good, my face cracked. It's nothing to do with drugs. It's not a drug reference. But Nick Snider has been taking this and trying to make it a drug reference. Now, Nick Snider is a gay man, so you think he would get that it's a drag saying, it's a drag phrase. It's nothing to do with anyone's sobriety. And he also came for Lushious Weight, as well as Dustin Daly also coming for Lushious Weight. Now, fat shaming, as I've said before, I don't agree with. I don't think it's cool, but that's what these people are doing. Nick Snider, Dustin Daly, that is what they're doing right now, and it's fucking childish. So in the next few clips, you will see Lushious defending herself, and you know what? I think she has got every right to.
I don't advocate for hate comments. I don't advocate for attacking anybody's sobriety, making fun of anybody's sobriety, making fun of anybody's struggle. I do not advocate for fat shaming. I don't advocate for health shaming. You know, fat shaming is one thing because, honey, I've been fat all my life. I've heard it all. Look, I'll say it again. For everyone who is following me, I do not need you guys to send any kind of crazy hate comments to anybody because I've been there and I've read hate comments sent to me. Girl, I had some just yesterday. When Nick Snider did that video calling me a manipulative liar or whatever she said, which was so ironic, I immediately started getting bombarded by people who were like, you fat this, you're trash this, and it's just, and you're so disgusting this and this and that, whatever. I have learned so many lessons on this journey like in this last year with social media, online bullying, online trolling, because I feel like right now this is we're getting trolled. It's what's going on. I'm not trying to troll anybody. I'm not doing things on purpose. I'm not having these conversations, because of like some ulterior motive. I'm having real conversations about my opinion of how I feel these people are being online, hypocrites and being biased. I am not doing this for the sake to try to get a reaction. I feel like these other girls, they are online trolling. They continue to take it a step further and go lower and get nastier because they want to continue to have a reaction. They want the back and forth. They want to troll. Every time I criticize them for, if I see them being fake, biased, or hypocrites, they call me fat. They say that I'm going to die from obesity, from diabetes, from this, from that. And they low blow me. What I'm saying in this video is, going forward, I'm going to really try my hardest. When they low blow me, I'm just not going to respond. When they get out of pocket to this, when they go into the gutter, this level of just complete insanity, I'm not going to respond to those kind of comments. Those kind of comments are beneath me because I am not sitting here making fun of anybody the way they look. I'm not making fun of anybody's health. I'm not making fun of anybody's situation. I'm not here making fun of them in any way, shape, or form, physicality or name calling or anything like that. Maybe a little name calling here and there. I can be honest. I can take that because I have called them trash and hot garbage. I want to go on record and I want to say this. I have never made fun or made light of Nick Snider's sobriety. I don't know Nick Snider. Baby, I didn't even know that. I didn't know her past, her life, her health, her conditions, whatever I had no idea until one day she said, "Oh, you're making fun of my sobriety because you said cracked." And I'm just like, what? Okay. This person is a master manipulator, and this person has lost all credibility. She had lost all credibility with me, but I feel like publicly she has lost all credibility because you do not use your sobriety as a weapon to try to victimize yourself. I'm going to keep it real. You are not going to sit here and use your sobriety to try to weaponize it, to try to victimize yourself. Baby, I have been using that word. That is a slang. I have used it on Twitter. I have used it on Facebook. I have used it on Instagram. I have used it on past videos for years. I literally had to go on Twitter and I had to, because I'm just like, maybe this will help them shut up about it when I prove them wrong. But I realized today that it's not. No matter what I say, these girls are never going to acknowledge that they're wrong. I think that's the problem here. I'm acknowledging that I've made mistakes. These girls are never going to acknowledge that they're wrong.
I did watch Nick's video yesterday on this, but basically it was the same thing that he said in the voice messages on Twitter that I'd already put in my previous video on this, so I'm not going to bother putting any of that in here because honestly it was just the same thing that she was saying, so can't be bothered. But seriously, like, we're back to this face crack thing again now. I will pull up the receipts that Lushious put out of, you know, examples that she's used this crack saying before she even knew who Nick Snider was or anything like that, just so that you can all see that, you know, no, it is absolutely not a drug reference, because that's something that I want to clear up, because that is the thing that Nick Snider and Dustin Daly keep on harping on. Petty Page, you know, they all keep on harping on that, when it's not what they're saying it is. These people are trying to manipulate and lie on Lushious when she isn't doing the thing that they're accusing her of. That is the thing, right? For these people, Nick Snider, Dustin Daly, Petty Page, Paige UI, whatever she's called now, it's more fun for them to manipulate their audiences to think that Lushious is saying one thing when she isn't. It's more fun for them to go and bully her and to go and say, oh, Lushious is coming from my sobriety and all of this. When they need views, is that something that they're doing? Because, look, here's the evidence that it's not to do with drugs at all. It's not a drug reference. Like, seeing that evidence, can you not just drop that? When I actually called Nick out on this on Twitter last night, he blocked me. He blocked me because he knows he can't tell me that it's not a drag phrase. He knows I'm fucking right. So, because he knows I'm right and because he knows I'm not going to give up, because if he's going to keep using that, and if he's going to keep coming for someone with it, I'm going to keep correcting him, because fucking why not? You know? Why not? I don't like it when people try and take advantage of other people like that. You know, no, it's not right. Manipulating your audiences into thinking that Luscious is a horrible person coming for your sobriety, when it's the other way round. They're the ones fucking bullying her. They're the fucking bullies. And they're trying to make it seem like it's Luscious, and, you know, she keeps coming for them. She needs rent money. She keeps coming for them. And it's like, no, you guys keep goading her. If you don't keep goading her, then maybe she won't keep snapping back. But half of it isn't her snapping back anyway. When she says crack, it's not her snapping back. It's got nothing to do with Nick Snider. Literally nothing. It's ridiculous. And yeah, they are very biased with how they make their drama videos. You know, they'll only talk about certain people, all of this. It's just got to a point where I can see it all for what it is now. And I'm like, done. You know, I'm done with them, because honestly, Paige has blocked me, Nick's blocked me. I am just at the point where I am done with that little group. Really, like, they're all so far up Jeffrey's arse, apart from Paige. They're all up Jeffree Star's arse, and, you know, they're gonna, you know, go like this behind his back, go like this to Luscious, go, you know, try and wind people up in the background. It's fucking petty. So the main point of this video was really to say that, you know, Nick Snider came out yesterday with his video saying, oh, Luscious is manipulative, when in actual fact, he's the one in this situation that's being manipulative. So don't believe the hype, kids. Read between the lines. And that's what I got to say about that. I'm sorry, guys. You've got editing me here. Just before I go, I wanted to say that, like, someone actually showed me this receipt. Now, when I was calling Nick Snider out on this last night on Twitter, saying, you know, this is a drag saying, you know, this cracked, whatever, it's a drag saying. Somebody else actually came with this receipt. Like, you can see it's a picture of Alyssa Edwards, whatnot. Proves my point. Just proves my point. Anyway, that is all I wanted to say. Now I will whiz back and disappear. And on that note, I am going to end this video right here. Take care, stay safe, stay well. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, love you guys. Thank you. Bye.